Okay. So if you know anyone who was in the stream before and they're not here now, then let them know what happened. It went down because of yeah, Cameron, that's hilarious because you're over there. Can you not do that? Thanks. My computer randomly restarts sometimes. It doesn't happen when I'm streaming usually. It just happens on random intervals. And I don't know why. But it's really not that annoying. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. That's funny. So you just stayed on the page and then it came back up afterwards? Okay. That makes sense. It has the same URL every time. Now, I think I'm out of YouTube questions in the comments. So if you have any in the chat, then let me know. I'm planning on ending this in maybe 15 minutes. Because I don't expect to get very many questions. You were playing Mania while listening. Okay. I've done things like that before. Not with Mania, but I have done that. Oh, someone wants to know what my skin is. I have a link in Google Drive for that. I'll get it in just a sec. My voice is cute, okay? I'll take that. What was it? Okay, the description is updated. It has my skin in my Discord now, in case you guys wanted that. Oh yeah, maybe someone could do that. I hadn't thought about that. Karen, what are you doing? My most proud accomplishment in anything. That's such a vague question. I don't know. What is my most proud accomplishment in anything? Um, ooh, wait. Hang on. I think I have an answer to that question. But you'll have to give me 1 sec to find it. Alright, you do that. What should I call you? I want to call you Icy, but I feel like that doesn't work. Should I just say ISY or something? Ooh, yeah, that. Oh, it's Izzy. That makes sense. Oh, I actually didn't start playing touchscreen in Osu and not just mouse. Well, technically I did. When I first started, I was using mouse, but then I stopped playing for 5 years. No, 4 years, until I came back in 2016. And that was after I'd already played a bunch of different touchscreen games, so I didn't think of touchscreen as a way to play Osu as much as I thought of Osu as a way to use my touchscreen monitor because I bought it for gaming, honestly. Someone on as Bellod on Discord asked if I play GW2. Is that Garden Warfare 2? I don't know that game. How many RAM in your PC? I think 4. That's a weird way to ask the question. Okay, your name is Isabel, that makes sense. Oh, it's Guild Wars? Oh, okay. I live in Utah, but I'd rather not give out more than that. Yeah. Okay, I know now, it's Guild Wars. I don't play Guild Wars. I've barely heard of that game before. I don't know anything about Guild Wars. Cameron, I'm gonna ban you from my stream. Wait, who is James Smith again? I feel like I know you on Discord, but I forgot. Stoof, you have the best questions. Oh, and also, I forgot to answer this question, but my most proud life accomplishment is having Cachulu be the top comment on one of my videos with 100 likes. I think that's a sign of something. Oh, right. I remember that. Okay, Espelod wants me to play Guild Wars. Maybe I'll look at it later. I've never heard of it. Or I've heard of it. I don't know what it's about. That's what I mean. I live in Utah. I understand asking questions that are phrased awkwardly on purpose, and I would do that. But I have no idea how to answer the questions. So I just take them seriously. Is that the right way to do it? Oh, what do I play other than Osu? Mostly Town of Salem, sometimes Fortnite with some friends on Discord, and some mobile games whenever I need to pass the time. Okay, I'm excited to hear your next question, Izzy. Not right now. That's too vague. The answer is no. I'm gonna look at the Reddit post. Very active Reddit post. You got a little excited. I didn't mean to disappoint you, Izzy. How do I feel about ants? They're, why are the two questions asking me about animals? I think ants are pretty cool. Like, they're really strong, considering they're so small. And they're pretty impressive. And then bears, they're alright. Sometimes they're funny, but they're usually just bears. It's hard to describe bears. How do you do? I don't do advanced calculus. There's my trick. Yeah. I started using two fingers mostly to save stamina in other games because I don't have very good stamina when I am using one finger. And then when I started playing touchscreen in games that weren't like vertical scrolling, I just started using two fingers naturally until I got pretty good with that. A lot of people do use one finger at first though, but you can only get so far with that. Well, maybe not, but it does help to learn to use two hands. Unless you're more comfortable using one hand and that's something you just prefer to do. Like if you really don't enjoy using two hands, then you probably shouldn't use two hands. But most of the top players use two hands. When I say top, I mean before nerf pretty much. And only one person got in the top 1,000 using one hand. Okay, I'm excited for the question. Okay, we could be friends. I don't see why not. Just send me a request on Discord. Isn't that what you're supposed to call Tide Pods? That's exactly how I would describe them. Okay, Parasite, spelled P-E-R-A, site, thinks my monitor is gonna break, but it's really not gonna break. He's wrong. Although I do think it might actually get worse over time. Just ask them on screen and they can't refuse. Do you think touchscreen nerf is good from touchscreen players' perspective? The idea behind the touchscreen nerf was perfectly fine for the most part. And I think most touchscreen players thought it worked just fine. I mean, and like in Catbagasm's user page it says a touchscreen nerf could work fine. But it was not executed very well because they didn't make a whole lot of effort to nerf scores that were made before the nerf. And so if you made a score before the nerf, it probably didn't get nerfed very well. Just got reverted to a different score with different mods. I explained that earlier though. So I think touchscreen nerf would have been fine if they did it right. And maybe if it wasn't overboard, but I don't really mind it nearly as much being overboard than not being able to overwrite my scores. The Do You Know the Way meme was a good concept. I like the concept for the meme, but I can't compliment it on much more than that. Yeah, I can't gain ranks anymore either because my scores are there, and no matter what I do, I can't overwrite them. They're just there. What is my favorite video game? Man, it changes all the time, but I guess right now it is Osu. One game I have been getting into is Smash Hit for mobile. I'm probably getting the premium version soon. It's fun. I it's hard for me to say that I do like traps or that I don't like traps because I'm not I don't have much attraction to other people right now. I'm still a teenager. So I guess the answer would be no. What was your top play before that? Or how much was it worth, I mean? Actually, what's your profile? Because I know if you... Like I said, when they nerfed my scores retroactively, they didn't do a good job. But also, they only nerfed for like 8 people. Okay, Izzy, that's neat. I didn't ask for that, though. Oh, I meant before the nerf. And what's your profile? Also. Okay, I'll take a look. Is that a touchscreen score? Are you playing on fallback or something? Because it looks like that score didn't get marked as touchscreen. I've never played Portal or Portal 2. Seems like it would be fun. I just haven't tried it before. The most underrated Osu player. Do you mean underrated by the community or underrated by the PP system? Cameron, you're not even an OSU player. Zixoyo, do you mean the system? Oh, by the community. Okay. That's a difficult question. Wait. Um,
I'll give Hagen a point for that crossover.
Do you know the weirdest thing about this? Ah, you're a Hawks guy. Yeah, great. So,
Yeah, I don't know. That's a difficult question. Oh, hey, Janois. I didn't expect you here. Wait a second. Didn't you quit? Yeah, I definitely didn't expect to see you here. I didn't know you even... I'm assuming you're here from Reddit, but I didn't know you still went on Reddit. But hey. Let's see. Yeah, you're out of amusing questions. You saw a video of me playing Osu at an arcade. That probably wasn't Osu. I've never played it at an arcade. You're probably thinking of Re-Rave Plus, which is kind of what got me into Osu. Okay, see you, Denoise. That was short. Yeah, no, I don't ever refuse friend requests. Even if people don't talk to me. There's not much reason for it, and I don't get as many as you might think. It's not Osu at arcades. Like, that is there, but there aren't very many of them. I don't think it's been released to the public. I've only seen a video where it was just two machines next to each other. But in one of my older videos, I played Re-Rave at an arcade. Man, how long ago was that? It's gotta be 2015, like right at the beginning of summer. Yeah, there it is. How long ago? June 2nd, 2015. Yeah. Oh yeah, Caden, I remember that. That's the game. It's a little bit like Osu, but not quite. The reading mechanics are different. And it doesn't have a system where you get 300s, 100s, 50s, and misses. In this game, there's no lines drawn for that sort of thing. It's hard to describe, but basically, if you hit it perfectly, you'll get a certain amount of points, and then it scales down gradually. So instead of having different levels, you have to be really precise. I don't know how to describe it. Again, there's not different degrees. It's just a completely gradual in the way it measures accuracy. Yeah, that's not OSU. OSU's different. It's only for PC right now. And also, there are some mobile versions, but they're not official. Okay, I'm thinking of ending in maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, it's scaled. That's a good way to describe it. Cameron, your screen is on the stream. Slightly.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I think OSU Laser is mostly a good thing because it's going to have, at least most likely, a separate system for touchscreen instead of just a nerf, as well as separate leaderboards. And also, I don't want to have my expectations too high for OSU Laser, but a lot of things are going to be planned. I've heard hold objects will be planned, which I'm optimistic about because those are in Re-Rave Plus and they work just fine. And they're in an Aspire map and they work just fine. Even though it's hard to read because you can't tell. So I think it's mostly going to bring improvements. I think the new editor is also going to be a lot better. As far as the new website goes, it needs work. Too much empty space. A lot of things were changed that didn't need to be changed, but it does look nicer in some ways. So it's good and bad, but mostly good. Oh, did I not read your question? Oh, I didn't answer this question. I have never played Overwatch. I just didn't buy it because it costs too much money. There's a reason a lot of people have hated me. I can show screenshots, but I don't think I really need to. So first I joined this Discord server that's run by the touchscreen player Girl, which a lot of people know. And this was in May, I think, is when I was invited to the server. And I've never been considered that skilled in something. I was pretty surprised I was invited to the server at all. And it was kind of flattering for me, but I also didn't know what attitude I should have. And so the attitude I went with was probably one of the worst. It was thinking that other people were like excited to hear from me and that people were interested in me all the time. So I sent a lot of messages in this server and I drew a lot of attention to myself, and I didn't really know what I was doing. In some cases, I was just completely oblivious to other people when they were trying to tell me something, because I was taking things very literally, the things that people were saying to me. And then they discussed banning me in a different server that I never joined for like a long time, but they waited it out to see if I would change, even though I had no idea I was doing anything wrong. And then eventually they banned me suddenly, without telling me anything. So I messaged him like, hey, what happened? And he said like, oh, the server's down, like nobody can go in there, we don't know what happened. And I believed that for about a week. Then they like invited me back for 1 or 2 days until they banned me again, where they, like, some people explained what happened, and yeah, maybe I sound like a meth head. I'm being really careful with my words. I don't want to say something that I'll regret, because I think out loud too often and then it doesn't go well. So sometimes I talk really slow. And also a lot of this stuff is stuff that I barely remember. So I was banned from that server for another like 6 months until they re-invited me near the end of the year. Actually, nearly 7 months. And at that point, I don't think there was any apologizing. They just didn't really care, and they were like, "There's other people who are a lot more obnoxious that we need to keep out of here. So I think we'll be fine just having you." And there haven't really been any problems since. Chat logs were released on Reddit with me, where things didn't go very well. I was seen as like too young to be understanding or self-obsessed or egotistical, etc., because I really had no idea what I was showing to other people. Yeah, my brother's playing Undertale. Who is the best touchscreen player in my opinion? Freedom Diver. But as for second, third, and fourth, I don't know. I know who they would be, but I don't know in what order. Yeah, some people just reflect on the past a whole lot. And I'm not going to say there was no fault on their side, but I don't want to start anything with them again. And they've treated other people in similar ways, but also for a lot less than for what I did. Hey, Warren, you've been really helpful in this stream. Yeah, rank 85k. Well, how long have you been playing? Because technically I started touchscreen rhythm games in very early 2015. So I've been playing touchscreen games for almost 3 years. You have 5 months? Well, how much with touchscreen? Oh, 5. Oh, 2 months is mouse, so 3 months. Yeah, this is pretty normal for 3 months. Yeah, Freedom Diver only does mouse right now. Well, not only, but he plays mouse more often than he plays touchscreen right now. Lack of motivation, mostly. I have tried out a relaxed private server. I did that when Ripple had it for a week or two. I couldn't really get the hang of it, though. And it doesn't work with touchscreen. I had to use mouse. It's just really awkward with touchscreen. Goes about how you would expect, though, but it's not any better than using mouse. Yeah, well, touchscreen nerf was still warranted, in my opinion. Also, it seems like your top plays are, there's stuff that's not nerfed. A lot of your top plays are before the nerf, and some of the newer ones are on maps where I can understand if it didn't get marked as touchscreen. Oh, the nerf is at a certain point around 2 months ago, but a little bit less than that. They implemented a system that automatically detects quick cursor movements, and then every time that happens, it gets added to a value, and when you reach a certain amount, it gets marked as touchscreen with reduced PP. And it's not a visible mod, but that's about it. The system is pretty good. There are some maps where you don't get marked and they're like 25 seconds. with double time. Yeah, if you change to mouse, then the scores won't get marked. It's different for every play. It's just, it doesn't mark you as a player, it marks all your plays individually. Yeah, I can understand if touchscreen is harder for you. It's very different than playing tablet or mouse. Like, I'd never set 100 pp with mouse or tablet. And that's because I don't play them. But when I do, I'm just about what you would expect from someone who's played for like 2 weeks. I'm not very good with them. The skills are entirely different. It does detect teleporting cursors, sort of. Yeah, Mania is hard to read. Yeah, Izzy, I guess that makes sense. I agree with that. Well, I've gotten a surprising amount of questions, but I've been losing viewers for like 5 minutes. So I think I'm going to end soon. Probably in like 5 minutes from now. But that's what I said earlier. I'm kind of basing it off the amount of questions that I get. And I didn't expect to even go this long. It's been pretty fun. How low AR can I reach consistently? It depends a lot on the speed, but let's say it was like 200 BPM. I can do AR8 somewhat consistently. Oh yeah, didn't you say you play easy mod? Yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm not great with easy mod. My approach rate reading depends a lot on speed. Also the way it's mapped, but mostly speed. Also, for some reason, easy mod is easier on Osu Droid. I don't know what it is, but I'm a lot better at it on Osu Droid. Yeah, Mafham plays a lot of easy mod. If you want touchscreen players who do easy mod, I can think of 2 that are really good. The first one would be this player. He's pretty good with easy mod. And he does touchscreen. And then the other one would be 7 Hira, which is also a Mania player you might know. He plays touchscreen on standard and does easy mod. Oh shoot, wait. That's someone else. I don't know where he went. Where did this player go? Oh, they changed their name. Wait, what's wrong with the Discord link? Oh, it doesn't have HTTPS, that's right. I'll add that in a sec. Okay, the description should have updated. That's not too much smaller than mine. Let's see. I had a tablet that was like, it was 7 inches. So like about this big, and I still use 2 fingers on that. Cameron, great job on making it to phase 2.
Thank you.
I hope you're enjoying the background Undertale gameplay. Alright, I think that's enough. I haven't gotten any questions for a while. Do eyes have closed with easy? Maybe I could do that. I don't know. It's kind of slow. Alright, I think that'll be all. It's been fun, guys. If you have more questions, just ask me on Discord, because I'm not getting very many right now. I'll leave this video up so people can watch it after the stream ends. Thanks for coming.